Shut up with that dude. Get that dude next to it. You shouldn't be a fuck my ass.
Alright, so you just saw that lovely intro. I'm so sorry, but that's what fucking happens every single time I try to surf on an online server. And so right now you guys should be seeing some surf gameplay. I'm actually really trash at this, and I edited out a lot of the times I failed. So I ended up quitting because I got stuck on the last one, and it was like an hour that I spent on the fucking beginner map. So I decided to just leave. And so now, let's get right into what I was originally going to talk about. Alright, so I know some of you guys must have really bad experiences with teachers, but I just kind of wanted to enlighten you on some of the shit I have to deal with. So, let's give a name to this teacher. How about Osama Bin Laden? Alright, so Mr. Bin Laden, my Spanish teacher, he does not give like 3 fucks about this class. Alright, so he shows up, he works at the university down the street, and he'll show up to class a half an hour late, and then in the middle of class he'll like be trying to come up with a lesson plan. So we'll be doing some busy work, which is just god awful. It's just so bad. And then he'll just leave for the middle of class. Literally one time he left the class, the fire alarm rang, and we were just stuck. We were stuck in our class and we didn't know what to do. And so this guy also has the worst grading system ever. Like literally, I'll turn something in and I'll do so much work on this. I'll spend like hours on hours doing this. So not for Spanish, but like I'll do more work for Spanish than I'll ever have. And then I'll end up getting like a 3 out of 20. Like, and I'll go and ask him about it and I'll be like, I did what? Like he just doesn't give a fuck, man. Like, yeah, and so like most of the time, I feel like he has one of those like number pad things, and he takes like one of the sledgehammers from like Mario or something, and he just fucking whacks it like 80 times until like different numbers come out, and whatever number comes out is the grade you get. Like I spoke the entire time on this fucking presentation for my final, and I got a fucking 3. Like a 3 out of 18. Like it's ridiculous, man, dude. And I had to argue my way back up to this a good grade. It's ridiculous, man. Like Jesus Christ. So now let's move on to my second teacher I'd like to talk about. All right, so I take band. So most of you guys are thinking like, what's up with this faggot and why the fuck does he take band? But hear me out, man. Hear me the fuck out. This guy's honestly the worst teacher in the history of teachers. So we have to do some soloing shit, right? Like he gives us some music. He's like, all right, I want you to play this, and then he gives all these other kids like fucking. Let's just compare it, like hot cross buns, and these kids are just like, oh yeah, I'm super good at band and I'm getting fucking A's and shit. And then he comes up to me just because he doesn't like me, and he's like, alright, I want you to play this Beethoven, Mozart, fuck shit. Then he sets the metronome to like 300 beats per minute, and it's just like, what the fuck, dude? I can't play this shit. There's no way I could play fucking 5 notes in a second. Like, this is horse, man. This is Elias Anastopoulos horseshit, man. Like, I don't know how to fucking play this, man. Like, he fucking fails me on this fucking test. Like, why do you guys suck so much? This is the fucking American education. For Christ's sake, I mean, Donald Trump, when you become the supreme overlord of the universe, I need you to change America's educational system. Even though that's not going to be your priority. I'm gonna need to use your small loan of $1 million.
My father gave me a small loan of $1 million
to fix what the fuck's happening in America. Oh my god. Anyway, so I'm sorry this is kind of a random video, and this is not usually like what I typically post or record or do, you know, bullshit. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for listening to this awful video. But follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/WillDP8. don't be afraid to rape that subscribe button, and I will see you guys later. Adios.